Now, as you enter Randburg Cricket Club, one can tell that there's certainly a massive history here. And this is why this year is so important. We celebrate so much of not just this club's history, which of course dates back beyond just the last 60 years, but really onto the ground that we're trying to prepare for our juniors as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019-2020 Randburg Cricket Awards. And this year, we get to honor all of you who've played your part in making sure that this club rises to the occasion. With that though, let's ensure that the chairman gets his say. Here is the chairman's address.
Hello RCC family, welcome to our 2019-2020 awards. As we celebrate our wonderful club beyond the history of the last 60 years, let me start by thanking the following. Our Vice Chair, Mr. Mandela Hlwati, our club captain, Mr. Harry Lidiga, our sponsors, Black Widow and Robbie Fox, our committee in general. Today we're celebrating the success of our club, Randburg Cricket Club, and its members. It's said that this success came at a time when the whole world is covered by COVID-19. COVID-19 came at a time when our athletes were on top of their game and we were heading for the end of our cricket season. We all know how this virus changed the world and forced the world to a standstill. We thank God that here at the Randburg Cricket Club, we adhered to the call that was made by our President Cyril Ramaphosa and government that we should stay home and be safe. We also thank our mother body, CGL and Cricket South Africa, for making sure that our members are safe by stopping all forms of cricket at the right time. Today, Randburg Cricket Club is awarding the members that put extra effort in their game when it mattered most. These members that were extraordinary and they relished what was the club's goal to achieve. These achievers were outstanding and their behavior on and off the field was exemplary. I'm proud to say Randburg Cricket Club achieved historic milestones this season, and this is thanks to all members in general. Blue flag status was our first achievement and was followed by the championship to an A-League status. We are elated to have this in our bag, and this is all your effort. This was also our year where Randburg Cricket Club is celebrating its 60 years of existence, and we wanted all our legends to be part of this celebration. To current legends who are still taking part in most of the games for our club and sharing their experience with our youngsters. Mike Bower, Jono Houston, Hamish Scott, and Ryan Jacobs, I salute you. Due to COVID-19, as you all know, we couldn't gather to do this physically. Great gratitude to 3 of our members who served this club for almost 2 decades, from our junior structures to senior structure, namely Chris Griffs, Dylan Farrow, and Wesley Nameti. I salute you all, guys. To Randburg Cricket Club women team, we are proud of you and you will always be special to us. To parents and partners, to all our members, I would like to thank you all for the support. We wouldn't have done this without you. I would like to further ask and remind you that as Randburg Cricket Club is going to the A-League, we will need your support next season more than ever. I thank you.
So with that address, thank you so much, Andy Mugabe, as the chairman, of course, of the 2019-2020 year. Let's get into the awards then for this year. And the first awards are for our ladies team. Now, they've certainly had an absolutely incredible season with a whole host of our players even going on to play for the Central Gauteng Lions ladies team too. So it gives us great pleasure to honor not just these specific players, but certainly the whole team as well, who finished 4th in their league. Let's honor these players then as the best batsman for the ladies team. In 3 games, scored 371 runs at a strike rate then, or rather an average of 185.5, Sean Mayers. The best bowler in the ladies team as well then for the season, in 7 games, taking 12 wickets at an average of 17.5, Samantha Shute. And the best all-rounder in our ladies team then, in 3 games, making 208 runs and taking 6 wickets, Josephine Nkomo. Certainly a big congratulations to you all, ladies, and we really hope that the season coming is even better. We move our attention now to the SA4 team, and certainly has been a very difficult year for our Saturday sides. And it continues to be one that we hope we can strategize and grow and find another tactic, another way to perhaps move this Saturday team and all our Saturday teams forward. But without further ado though, let's honor our Saturday 4 team. The best batsman, having scored 170 runs in 7 games at an average of 28.3, Ayanda Mahlega. The best bowler, for taking 9 wickets in 6 games at an average of 22, Junaid Yassat. And the best all-rounder, having taken 76, or rather having scored 76 runs and taken those 9 wickets in 6 games, congratulations, Junaid Yassat. Congratulations to you all as part of our SA4 team. Now, as part of our SA3 team, one gets to realize that we grew some talent. We were able to find the little seeds, the pockets of green shoots, if you want to call it that as well, which the club has certainly been honored with this season. And we give honor then to these SA3 players as we award them their specific awards. Best batsman on the SA3 side, having played 5 games, scored 179 runs and 89.5 is the strike rate, Cornel Extian. And the best bowler then in the SA3 side, having taken 6 wickets in 6 games, averaging a wicket a game, Jimmy Nyangoni. also then as the best all-rounder for the SA3 side, having scored 101 runs, taking 6 wickets in 6 games, Jimmy Nyangoni. Certainly a big congratulations then to all of those who have won so far, specifically in that SA3 category as well. We move on then to our Saturday first side, and a side that has certainly gotten a new captain this season as well and tried to go from greater heights. Now, we certainly hope we can move it even forward even more. Now, the best batsman for the SA1 side this season scored 359 runs in 9 games at an average of 51.3. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Dowling. The best bowler for the SA1 team, having taken a massive 8 wickets in 11 games, averaging 29.3, Cameron Garrett. And the all-rounder of the season for the SA1 side, having scored 359 runs, taking 7 wickets in 9 games, Charlie Dowling. Phew. One can certainly tell that there's not been a lot of cricket at the club due to the coronavirus, but I promise you we will be back sooner rather than later. Stand firm. But now we move our attention to our Sunday cricket. Of course, this is the creme de la creme, if you want to call it that. We start off with our SU6 teams, which of course are the 35 overs and the younger generation, the generation we are trying to build for the future. Let's award these young men for the really great work they've been able to do throughout the season. The SU6 Batsman of the Year goes to a player who has scored 133 runs in 3 games at an average of 133. That winner is Jaden Barson. The best bowler for that team then is somebody who many would know as Madala, taking 7 wickets, 5 games at an average of 51.3, Nathan Malchas. And the all-rounder of the year, having scored 133 runs, taking 3 wickets in 3 games, Jaden Barson. Now, having started, of course, at SU4 at this cricket club, I certainly hold this in very high regard. Let's congratulate our SU4 winners. And here is the Batsman of the Year for SU4. This player scored 172 runs in 9 games at an average of 19.6. The winner is Willie van der Westhuizen. The best bowler for the season, having taken 17 wickets, should I say, in 9 games at an average of 21.2, Willie van der Westhuizen. Ladies and gentlemen, you guessed it, the all-rounder of the season, having taken those 17 wickets, 157 runs in 9 games, Willie van der Westhuizen. After that clean sweep, congratulations, Willie. We move our attention now to our SU1 side. This is the side we hope will continue to grow and become our Prez and Prem players one day. So keep shining and keep working. the best batsman at SU1 this past season? Well, he scored 335 runs in 13 games at an average of 25.5. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Batsman of the Year at SU1 is Prosper Banwa. The best bowler at SU1 this season even took a fifer with 20 wickets in 13 games at an average of 21.4. That's Bonangiti. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-rounder of the season for SU1 managed to have 234 runs, take 7 wickets in 10 games. Cornel Extian. Now we move on to our president's side, which certainly towards the second half of the season realized that it needed a little more time in here. Well, we certainly got that and were able to even survive and ensure that we stay in the Pres A lead. With that though, there were of course a whole host of standout performances, and those are the ones we honor right now. The best Pres batsman this season scored 225 runs at an average of 32 in 8 games. This was Brendan Wilson. The best bowler in Pres managed to take 18 wickets in 12 games, and this was at an average then of 32.7. The best bowler was Harry Lidiga. And the best all-rounder at Pres this season scored 191 runs, took 7 wickets in 12 games. Rowan Chalmers. Ladies and gentlemen, the big team, the Prem players, have certainly been able to show us their determination is so critical and vital for this past season. Before I go on to those that have been able to excel this season, I'd like to thank Coach Alistair Zoe for making sure that his drive, his passion, his goal is translated into the rest of that team. He managed it. He played a massive role and part in ensuring that our Prem B is now called Prem A. We'd also like to thank our chairman for ensuring that everyone forms a big part of that growth, that we continue to not just play in Prem A, but stay there and be a formidable force in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the best batsman for Prem A in the 2019-2020 season managed to score 512 runs. Is one of the top run scorers for CGL this season. In 15 games at an average of 48.4. Congratulations to Chris Greaves. The best bowler for Prem this season, taking an astounding 54 wickets, 19 games at an average of 13.3. Ladies and gentlemen, the best bowler, Charlie Dowling. And the best all-rounder for our Prem side, having scored 196 runs and taken 54 wickets in 19 games, the best all-rounder is Charlie Dowling. With that, then, we also get into a few individual awards. With this, we generally like to thank all those people who managed to get 100 runs or fifers throughout the season. Now, it's very critical and very important that the longevity of the cricket club and longevity of the innings are certainly run by players who are willing to stand the test of time. And that is what happens when you are able to score over 100 runs or even take a fifer for your team. We start off then by appreciating and honoring all those who took 5 wickets or more in a game this season. Their names are Nathan Lamont, Ross Taylor, Connor Clark, Charlie Dowling, Zinhle Shabalala, Rufus Kirsten, Sarah Nettleton, Bonang Ngedi, Michael Chinoua, and Jimmy Nyango. Congratulations. Also then, for those who, of course, managed to take and get 100 runs in a game. They are Sean Mayers, Chris Greaves, Tsidiso Tibe, Josephine Nkomo, Daniel Stark, Van Halen Governor. Congratulations to you all. We move our attention now to the special awards. And with that in mind, I kick things off by handing over to the Vice Chairman for the 2019-2020 season, Ondela Shwati, to hand out a few special awards.
Hi everyone, my name is Ondela Shwati, the Vice Chairman of Randburg Cricket Club. I'd like to congratulate all the winners. Your dedication and hard work paid off. RCC is really proud to be associated with you. I need to announce the winners of the following awards: Most Talented Youngster, Men's Most Improved Player, Ladies Most Improved Player. The Most Talented Youngster this season goes to Jimmy Nyango. I also have the pleasure of announcing this season's most improved players. The men's most improved player is Rufus Kirsten. As we know, anything the guys can do, the ladies can do even better. The ladies' most improved player this season is Chana Ronye. Well done to all the winners.
Thank you so much, Ondela Shwati, as Vice Chairman of the 2019-2020 season. Now, this season has certainly been difficult, but our captains have certainly played their part. Let's hand on over then to the club captain, Harry Lidiga, for a few more special awards.
Good evening. It gives me great pleasure to announce some of the awards from the 2020-2019 season. First award being Men's Best Fielder. That will be going to Prosper Mbanwa. And secondly, we move into the ladies' best fielder. And that is a shared award between Sean Myers and Louise Impe. The next award will be for the Captain's Shield. This season will be shared between JJ Australian and Chris Greaves of our Prem side, earning us a promotion to Prem A, having a fantastic season throughout. So congratulations. And the last one, no secrets here, Team of the Season goes to our Premier League side. Congratulations, lads, on the promotion. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you so much, Skipper. Now, let's move on to another award, which is generally very, very funny. It's an award that us here at Randburg seem to love so much. It's the Fig Jam Award. Now, this award recognizes a player who, I guess I don't have to explain. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fig Jam winner for this season is a player who could not stop bragging about bowling only 0.3 overs, that's half an over, but having taken 2 wickets and no run versus Randburg. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fig Jam winner is Mojit Adiamo. Congratulations, Mojito. I'm sure we pretty much won't be hearing the end of it for the whole season. As we continue our special awards, I hand on over then to the chairman for the Player of the Season, the Chairman's Award, as well as the Pringle Award.
It gives me great pleasure to present the Pringle Awards of 2020, and it goes to Adam and Don for being so supportive throughout the year to our club. I thank you. Our Chairman's Awards this year goes to the following. Chris Greaves for being such a wonderful captain and brings us a trophy. And it goes to Elaine Steffro for her outstanding job in our committee. And then it goes to Shana Mayer. The lady was outstanding with the bat for our women's team this year. I thank you. Player of the season goes to Charlie Dowling for being the top bowler of the club and CGL. I thank you.
With that, folks, it brings us to the end of this year, the 2019-2020 season, and those are the awards. Congratulations to every single last one of you. I'm reminded of just how special this season was as we all got to perhaps understand the game a lot more, understand each other a whole lot more as well. And even though COVID-19 certainly brought an abrupt ending to the season, one can certainly hope that the next season gets us from strength to strength. We don't only want to just occupy space in the Premier League, but we would like to get to the top. That's certainly one big aim. I'd like to thank everyone who's been a very big part of this season, whether you're a player, support staff, whether you're just a junior who thought they could just join the team and play a few games. We'd like to thank you all. The seniors, may we continue to make this club even bigger and better. I thank you all for being a part of this broadcast today and really playing your part as well. It has been absolutely phenomenal. From here on, Randburg Cricket Club is known as Joburg's ultimate stomping ground. Have a good evening. May we continue to run them out.
Randburg, let's go! Let's go, Randburg, let's go! Come on! Yeah!